we pulling our yachts up together.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love you, sis. I love
I
you,
love you
queen.
too. I love you too. And it made me so proud to be able to to let you see me like that, you
Yeah, pull
know?
up on your own yacht. That's Mary pulled up. She's like, yeah, this mine. It's mine. Yeah, this mine. Yeah, no, we had a good time in Italy. We went and had dinner, spent a lot of time with each other, talked about music, and it's just been, we talking about R&B and talking about like the state of R&B, and as a living legend, and also somebody
Be sure to
that's
like, share, and
helping
subscribe.
and still in the game and responsible for keeping traditional R&B alive, but at the same time knowing how to experiment into new sounds and new bounces also with contemporary new R&B, like, but as a R&B artist, what is your definition of R&B as the queen of hip hop soul? What's your definition of R&B, and what do you think that a great R&B song needs to contain?
Um, my definition of R&B is exactly that. Those initials, rhythm and blues. Like you have to be rhythmic, and you have to have, and for the people that want to do it and bring it and give it honestly, you have to have some kind of story, that's real to tell, and it has to be from your heart. And it's just you have to have the right music bed, the right color. I always say color. I know people like, what does she mean by color? I have synesthesia, so I see music and colors, So I think for me, blue is what would be
Yeah.
what all my is the color of all my songs, blue or red. And so I just think, just the lyrics, the music bed, the color of the music bed, and your story is a great R&B song. That's a great R&B was R&B is to me.
Did you feel for a moment R&B had died, or did you feel like as an R&B artist that you wasn't getting that attention, or just like left? Like, I felt that at a time. Did you feel
Yeah,
it?
I feel like I was trying to, but you cannot kill something with that big of a life force that brings people together. You cannot kill something that we were born into and have heard since we came out of our mother's womb, and we're in our mother's womb listening. Like a lot of people say that they play my music, for their children when they're, in their bellies. So you can't kill something that's in our DNA. It's going to keep transitioning from generation to generation to generation to generation. They was trying to kill it, but if you have too many, our generation that had children, and we're born into R&B, and then you have their children that have children, and so you can't, but they've tried. And before I say what I'm gonna say, let me just say this: I want to thank all the radio stations around the country that are playing R&B music, and sincerely support it. But a lot of the radio stations, for the same thing that Tank was saying, they gonna jump on the bandwagon of whatever the hottest thing is. But let me just say this: we have to keep ourselves alive as R&B people, as R&B singers. So you can't kill us, because we're already in the system. We're already in the bloodline. We're already in the DNA. You can't kill songs of the key of life. You can't kill Shaka Khan's Ass Woofers. You can't kill Mary J. Blige's What's the 411. You can't kill Jasmine Sullivan. You can't kill SWV. You can't you cannot kill Aretha Franklin, Etta James, Dinah Washington. You cannot Sam Cooks. It's just it's all the stuff that's in us. So they could try, and I think the things that holds us back is when we get irritable and get angry at the programmers at the radio stations, or frustrated at these people that don't want it to exist. But we have it in us, so we just got to keep rocking and making it happen. Because I think we kill it ourselves when we get mad and like and then we then we start following all the rest of the sheep. No, be a shepherd. Be a shepherd in this. And we're shepherds. I mean, I'm not letting them kill me. I mean, I had some hiccups where it was like, well, we like that record. We like that dance record. But you know, we even in that we have to experiment as well, you know, because it was some hot dance records. You got First Choice, that's straight R&B. You go, ain't no thing, it's just a love thing. R&B, that's a club record. Don't get me started about to go crazy, because you can't kill R&B because it's in us. It's in the club music. It's in everything. And it's fun. And that now that it's they want to call it popular music when Adele and Justin Timberlake get a hold to it. So now it's popular music, you know what I'm saying? But it's been popular music. We've been had it, you know?
Yeah, no, without a doubt.